somewhat of a panic attack thing that I didn't
you
know what
guys
to
took
do.
party. I'll give you Connor, then I'm gonna.
Then I'm gonna be
You can go to
truthful.
the room setting.
I was being kind of told by some people to report it, while other people were like kind of not threatening me not to report it. So it's freaking me out, and I do not appreciate being kind of somewhat not threatened.
Accept this invite, Nate and Red
Okay.
Boy. I don't make I do have Maker Pen. Oh my god. I'm just gonna delete these walls because these look ugly to me. I did not give permission to give Maker Pen. I am sorry, my friend. Anyway.
Alright.
You too. Yeah, you too. I was about to say 3 because I was involving myself. Before we continue, I want none of you to be getting in each other's faces for any reason.
I'm not.
That
That would be disrespectful to an IL. Even though it's in training, that's still an IL.
Nate, let me talk. We're going to keep the talk respectful. We're not going to be using any sort of swear words for no apparent reason. We're going to talk about the situation, mostly about NPC, and then I want to talk about the situation between you two. I do understand about you having a clip of him saying said word, and that we do not fully understand if it was directed at you, or if he was just saying it. Either way, it was a mistake on his part. We cannot do anything about that. The situation, though, is because it's on a non-UE. Hold on. Gotta deal with one of my memories. Hold on.
I just realized something. Technically, that wouldn't make sense because most of the time when people get banned for like other issues, it's usually not even on the UE maps. It's like off the UE maps, like treason and stuff. They're usually in private stuff. So this could possibly get NPC. Still, possibly you might still get banned, even if it's not. Like there's some issues that they some reason will take care of and will get dealt with, and some other issues they just do not care from what I've seen. So it's hit or miss what they do for NPC if it does get reported to Fireman.
There's just a problem. No disrespect to the government, but they always say that everything goes through a part of justice where they talk about it, but they don't. Everything and anything that's reported in any way through a report team ticket or a clip, they get banned instantly if it's proven guilty. But they just prove it instantly. They don't talk about it. That's what happens with treason bans, unless if it's a high position.
What?
No, this one's something. Request off a spider. It's the wrong room.
Okay, so as I was saying, so even if the clip is sent, he's gonna get insta banned even when they don't talk about it because he's not the highest position, but IL is still a high position, so maybe or may not it'll go through the Ministry of Justice. So, other than that, that's mostly what the government's gonna do if it's reported or not. But, yeah, I understand that you can get a strike or you can get punished if you don't send in the clip, but I know you told all these people about it, but, I know you're big into law enforcement and you enforce the law as you are a trial DO in the SCP Foundation, but I'm gonna tell you a little story. I was once a DO, a Tier 1 DO, and I had a good friend of mine who broke the law. He used the jail, he false shielded someone that he didn't know, and I was gonna report it, but I thought to myself, this guy, he's done so much to the Empire, so I wouldn't want him to just get banned or suspended and not see him again, or just get him kicked, or even PT, even any of that. I wouldn't want to see him do that because he's my friend. Everyone and anyone in the United Empire can become your friend if you really try hard enough. So, I mean, this is a game. This isn't just a game. This game is something. It's something important. It lives through us. And, you know, when you ban people, remember, you can't talk to them anymore. And when you see that in the eyes of others, they don't like to see that they can't talk to that friend anymore because they're banned. So, it make us feel really bad to not see him again if he's banned. And yes, it was his fault. He made a mistake. But on our end, mistakes sometimes can be forgiven. When you make a mistake, like you file a DO case wrong, they tell you how to do it correctly. Or if you train wrong, they tell you how to do it properly. And, you know, it's just helpful. But just seeing him get banned makes us feel really sad because he's been with us for a long, long time. So, Nate, we really ask you that you don't get this guy banned.
Well, can I say something? It's out of my reach now since Han Han has clip. So they can do whatever they want. They can report it. And I can't do nothing.
I know. We'll cover over that.
Also,
Potato.
another thing.
So,
Make a mistake on the case or mistrain something. That's a small thing. Saying the N-word is a whole other level. Those are two different.
Yeah.
Those are like, yeah. So it's gonna.
Yeah,
Also,
but-
we all took an oath.
yeah,
Or most
okay,
of us.
Yeah. I know. But look. I know he is under oath, and yes, he can be banned for breaking the oath and be banned for saying the N-word harder. But I know there's differences between small mistakes and big mistakes. But to me, mistakes are all the same. When you make a big mistake and you make a small mistake, all of those mistakes reflect you differently. It changes the way you look, your background, everything. Like I got a warning from the report team with disrespect without proper reason. I did that on accident because some guy cursed out my father, and he didn't get suspended, but I got a warning. I got mad. I got really mad, but I just shook it off because, you know, it was a mistake. It's a big mistake. Yeah, I know. Disrespecting without proper reason, that's a big mistake. You can get banned without disrespect without proper reason or suspension. But big mistakes, they do reflect you, yeah. But they can be forgiven too. Like, you know, I know I'm gonna go into religion here, but, you know, Jesus Christ, He forgives you as your sins. The things you've done over your past life, He forgives you. But when you make mistakes, He forgives you. So, forgiving people for what they did in the real life world, it's like doing the same thing that Jesus does to people when they die.
Anyway, my friends, like Nate has explained, it's out of their hands now. Now I would like to talk about the situation that happened in between you two. About Wreckboy getting into Nate's face, and so on and so forth. Now, Nate, let me talk, please. I do understand that Wreckboy did not do the correct thing to do. But I do also see that he was trying to, he was trying to defend his friend, his brother in arms, as I will. Did he do it in the right way? No. Could he have done it in a better way? Yes. I know I also made the mistake, which I will reflect on. But, as like I said, you gotta see that we are defending a man who is very dear to the Empire, who whose entire life is this empire. Like I said, there's no, you didn't hear this, but there's no real like point of talking to you. I just want to keep this, and after this, we all split our different ways and keep this calm and respectful. Because that would be a whole nother situation if we had issues after this. Then all of us would be involved and all of us would be investigated. You may lose your DO, he may he may fail the trial of IL, and I may be removed from my general position. At the end of the day, I know it's out of your hands. He messed up, but that's.
Bro, this is bribery.
I mean, I know I couldn't have explained it well because Shrek Boy didn't make a mistake. But you were not trying to listen to us as we were trying to explain. I know. We came on really hard. Pause. Whoa. Wording. We pushed a bit hard. A bit too hard. Onto you, which is our mistake. We will learn after that. But this situation shouldn't be dragged out any longer. So, after this conversation ended, I would like us all to take spark from it. That we let the people who already know deal with it. And that unless if someone else tells them, we don't tell anyone about it. You've already told Honan, and I forgot who else you said, so they can deal with it. Meaning now it is not your business to deal with it. Meaning you should not be spreading it around to anyone else. We will not be saying it to anyone else, minus my superiors, because he is also my member. So after this, I want all of us to go. Leave each other alone. Let us cool off. And let's break away from this situation. Got it?
There might be a chance they might ask me, like they might talk to me though. Because it was my clip.
Which is fully understandable. They're gonna talk to you and they're gonna talk to NPC. Get both sides of the story.
Also, another thing, I do not have it clipped at what both of y'all said to me. I do not have that clipped because when I got kicked from the server, I was about to clip it, but the game crashed, so I lost that clip of what you both said. Like in the SCP news.
The news.
Yeah. If I would have if I would have kicked, then the game crashed, I would have clips of both of you saying what you said. But being truthful, you two are lucky. I do not have clips of those, because then I most likely would have asked to send those too. Because Connell did ask if I had clips of that, and I said I do not. So you two most likely might not get in trouble. Around though. That's also another thing. I have lost a few old friends due to the bad actions and stuff. Their mistakes and stuff. Yeah.
I completely understand.
We all
Which
lost.
is why we can't really do anything about the situation but let it go. We've all lost friends. Sometimes we think it's a mistake, sometimes we don't. I'm not gonna lie, respectfully, I'm going to shut my mouth before I release info that I cannot say. That I do have an issue with that. But now, I want all of us to stay spark, leave this subroom. I am going back to talk about this situation with NPC. He's also the other party.
Can I say something? Not gonna lie, I was about to go to sleep before I decided to see what Spider was doing. If I just decided to go to sleep, none of this could have happened. I decided to stay a little bit longer because I was just curious what Spider was doing. Anyway.
Spark you too. This spark.
Okay, bye.
Good night.
Okay, where's I was just gonna join someone. Oh, not join Zarya.